Walking on the way home, passing a dark alley she had passed thousands of times before. With not a worry in the world, a young innocent girl was filled with a dark shadow that would condemn her to a prison of fear. Screaming with no one to hear, she is pulled into a darkened soul of a man who views women as his prey. As he rips more than her clothing, her innocence fades away. In one painful thrust, her screams penetrated the sky as he's inside, or better yet, destroying everything she contains inside. She screams and cries, wondering why God would allow what she cannot believe is going on. Fighting, but losing the battle as he continues his brutal act that in his mind is pleasure. Laying on the ground with a blank look on her face, looking at the stars, hoping that this was all a bad dream. As he spits in her face, laughing, flips her onto her stomach as he stands and kicks her, breaking her ribs with the first kick of her new life, yelling, "No one will want damaged goods for a wife," as she cried and cried in that alley she had just passed many times. Now she can never pass again without hearing the screams of her tortured soul that has driven down the road and made it turn to hell, as this poor girl would crawl from her body, which was raped and robbed, bruised and battered, with blood pouring from the area she was raised to protect and give away to her husband on her honeymoon day. Lost in, but not in directions, but an emotional GPS that the navigation to her life is lost. To the detour of feeling dead while living, hearing sirens as she drags her body with onlookers screaming, "Help her, somebody help." The last thing she remembered before waking up in the hospital. 2 days later, once again hell returned, as the doctor told her, a mother she could never be, as now she could never escape after her life was robbed and her innocence was raped.
G-roc the poet, the general of the Blood Money Poets, 2010 to